WWE Saturday Night's Main Event January 2025. Match card, predictions, and how to watch. WWE revived Saturday Night's Main Event following a 16-year hiatus at the end of 2024, and turns out it wasn't just a one-time thing. The show, which has been running on and off for so long that it predates Raw, returns this month for a second modern-day edition of the iconic Saturday Night staple. Since it's taking place just 1 week before Royal Rumble, it will include a contract signing between Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes for their ladder match 7 days later. Everything else you need to know about the next Saturday Night's Main Event, including the full match card, can be found below. When is Saturday Night's Main Event? The second edition of Saturday Night's Main Event following its revival will take place on Saturday, January 25th, 2025, so this weekend. The first main event of the year, and possibly not the last. If you want to watch the show live, it begins at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will likely not be the last main event of 2025, but WWE is yet to announce when the next one will take place. My guess is around, or maybe right after, WrestleMania. How can I watch Saturday Night's Main Event? WWE's programming, and more specifically where to find it, underwent a big shakeup to kick off 2025. Raw is on Netflix worldwide, and everything is now on Netflix outside of the US. However, fans in the US just need to go to the same place they went for the last edition of Main Event for this next one, and that place is Peacock or NBC. While there was talk of it airing on Netflix elsewhere, it seems YouTube will be the place to go to watch the show live outside of the US this weekend. Where is Saturday Night's Main Event taking place? The second Saturday Night's Main Event of this current era of the show will take place at San Antonio, Texas's Frost Bank Center. There do appear to still be tickets available if you're going to be in the area this Saturday and fancy taking in some live high-end pro wrestling. A lot of them, in fact, starting from as little as $39 each at Ticketmaster. Gunther vs. Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship. Jey Uso had a chance to become a world champion cruelly stolen from him during the summer of 2023 when his own brother cost him the match against Roman Reigns. Jey should have won that night, and 18 months later, he has the chance to right that wrong and finally become a world champion by beating Gunther. The trouble is, the ring general losing the title on an edition of Main Event, and when we're about to turn the corner into WrestleMania season, seems unlikely. I'm still of the belief that Jey is a main event player on the singles scene, so I just hope that he puts in a good enough showing in this match to keep that belief alive among WWE fans. Rhea Ripley vs. Nia Jax for the Women's World Championship. Nia Jax has had a rough start to 2025. Her friend Tiffany Stratton finally turned on her, cashing in Money in the Bank to beat Jax for the WWE Women's Championship. Jax is clearly feeling the pain of walking around without a title and doesn't care which one she wins to fill that void, hence her attacking Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley on Raw this week. If Jax's goal was to get a title shot, no matter the cost, then mission accomplished. However, that mission will fall short of a newly won championship this Saturday. Ripley will handily retain her title, and Jax will have to rely on the Royal Rumble next weekend if she wants to earn herself another shot at becoming a champion again. Bron Breakker vs. Sheamus for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Sheamus has been chasing the Intercontinental title for years, ever since it became clear that it's the only thing in WWE he hasn't done during his long and decorated career. Different men have held the championship during that time, the latest of which is Bron Breakker. That's who the Celtic Warrior will need to beat at Main Event to finally complete his bingo card. Not that every main event is going to need a moment that makes it noteworthy, but if this weekend's show is going to have one, this is it. Breakker has already proved he's young enough and good enough that losing the IC title doesn't damage his stock. Have him lose a war against Sheamus this Saturday so that the veteran can finally claim he really has done it all in WWE. Braun Strowman vs. Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu has found himself on a side quest of sorts lately that has meant dividing his attention between serving Solo Sikoa and handling Braun Strowman. That side quest comes to a head this Saturday when Strowman and Fatu finally clash in a match that is guaranteed to be nothing short of absolute chaos. This is a real unstoppable force meets immovable object type situation, but eventually something will have to give. My hope is that other Bloodline members try to get involved and Fatu tells them to leave, making it clear he can handle Strowman alone. However, I get the feeling Fatu will win with the help of others.